So I am bad at Fortnite. I just can't seem to win any fights. For the next 7 days, I'm gonna see how much better I can get at the game and see if I can finally win my first fight. So day one, I started off with 1v1s. And then since I suck so bad, I then proceed to get absolutely destroyed. I don't know why my cursor flew across the whole world to make that edit. So then I decided to work on my aim training for like an hour, hopefully to fix whatever this was. Now I'm working on my building now. Now I'm going to do my second 1v1 today. Now my first 1v1 for the day. For some reason, this 1v1 started to lag like crazy. I don't know how I let this guy just clip me like that. Got destroyed once again. But instead of going back to practice on what I messed up at again, you know what I do? I decided to fight another person. And to nobody's surprise, I got absolutely cooked again. I don't know how I got that lucky, but this is where I start to finally lock in though. My fault, I was just trolling. I get absolutely destroyed once again. After so many L's, this is when I finally start to show some sort of improvement. As expected though, he ends up cooking me that fight once again. Then he cooks me again, but just before he kills me for the last time, I finally lock in. Until he eventually kills me. Alright, so day 2, this is when I hop into my first rank game. Then I proceed to just destroy these bronze and silver rank players. When I saw that airship, I heard that was the most OP ship in the game, so I tried to kill him before he could even get inside, but it was too late, so I had to like run away. This has to be one of the worst shotguns in the whole game. I finally found that airship again, but this time I had to take it down for good. You know this is a bronze lobby when they forget to build. How does he have a bot helping him and he's still scared to fight? Definitely the craziest thing I did in this challenge by far. And you know I can't stop at a win, so I gotta play another one. And then I placed my ramp, trying to piece him up, but I placed it at the wrong side. And then again, this was another crazy match. I've probably gone one of my most craziest killing sprees in this entire challenge once again. I just start destroying these people until I lose all my brain cells, and instead of pushing that player and really trying to put in that work, I decide that I'm going to stay from long range, just spam a guy who got a sniper rifle. And going into this last game, I get the funniest clip so far. I don't know how I didn't notice the shots were coming from behind. Oh, my fault. That's kind of sound crazy. I really thought he was gonna kill me over here. And the last guy was so scared he died to storm. And after getting that win, I'm going back to work on my aim. And then I played my best 1v1 yet. And I actually win this time. After that 1v1, I finally go back to Battle Royale. But this time it's a new season, it just came out. And then I fight this guy. He uses this new weapon I don't even know how to use. I don't even know what it is. My aim is so trash, so he killed me. So now I jump into day 3, starting off with aiming. And then I start to work on some protected side jumps. Now I'm working on piece control because I saw how much I struggled when I was trying to 1v1. I just couldn't box them up. But I noticed like crosshair placement's not on point, so I start to slow down and really try to make sure I get it right. So you can see me slowing down, getting my pieces right. And now I move on to my first 1v1 of the day. And as you can see, I'm getting completely destroyed. Now moving on to my second 1v1. And this one, I got killed a couple times. It wasn't that close. But this is when I started to turn up. This is probably my best performance out of most of my 1v1s. Because even though I lost, I still learned a lot from the previous 1v1s I did have. Now since I got cooked, now I'm moving on to turtle fights. So I can get that practice in. Try to deal with taking walls, protecting myself. I believe that's gonna help me practice, get myself a little used to just getting these fights. And now after practice, I'm going to another 1v1. And now this is the closest 1v1 I ever had. It was just back to back. I didn't even know if I was gonna win this one or not. And then look, you see this clip right here? I literally boxed him up. And look, I didn't even let him get a shot on me. I just clipped him again. Yeah. This is my best 1v1 by far. This really starts to show the practice I've been putting in. And then yeah, I actually win this 1v1, ending off day 3. And starting day 4, I start with 1v1s. And this is the best 1v1 I ever had. You thought the other one was the best one? I absolutely destroyed this guy. It is embarrassing. But there's one glaring problem I still have though, that my awareness is pretty bad. I got killed and I didn't even know where the bullets were coming from. And then he leaves right after killing me. This is the first game of the day. I started the game off pretty strong with a couple kills. But this is still like a bronze silver lobby, so it's not that hard. Now I'm down to the last guy. And he's supposed to be dead over here. I pull out that Superman weapon and I don't even know how to use it, so I die. Then I die again. Now I'm having a decent fight. I win, but I die again. This is probably one of the best games I have. Now it's down to 2 people. And now, after probably the best games, I win. Yo, I really thought I was gonna die in this situation. Being silver rank, I probably would have been dead. And then, like always, I pick this guy up and kill him. Now I'm down to the last 2 people again, just like last game. And then I clip this guy and get a back-to-back crown victory. Now I'm working on my box fighting. And then now I want to test out Zone Wars. But then I get killed on my own. And after getting killed, I get pressed by this robot skin. He's kind of good. I really thought he was gonna kill me. Until I hit this crazy peak. And then I choose to sell. And that's gonna end it for day 4. For day 5, this is when I started to feel demotivated. I was looking at my results and I was feeling like I wasn't improving. I just couldn't seem to win fights. So I just decided to just work on my mechanics a little bit more. But even now, I was really just starting to get demotivated. So I decided to just take a day off. Now, finally on day 7. And this is my 1v1 day. This is when I decide to just dedicate this whole day to just 1v1ing people. To figure out like what my real problem is, like once and for all. And yeah, this first guy I'm 1v1ing, he's kind of cooking me right now. I'm getting washed. Problem I see a lot though is that I let people get into my box a lot. I'm not good at fending off my opponent and predicting my opponent. So it just ends up being a whole lot of 50-50. And then I jump into some ranked matches. I just can't seem to place that high. So I just continue to get destroyed. And destroyed, and destroyed, and destroyed again. I just can't seem to kill anybody. So I finally like have a decent game. Now this, even though I'm struggling, this is when I finally start to show that I'm actually improving from this challenge that I've been working on. See this, I actually piece him up. And this was a 50-50, but I still managed to pull a win. But now you're about to see what my problem really is. And see like, if I had known how to fend him off, I would have won. So frustrated, I just go back and just work on my builds a little bit more. But even so, it's like I still can't seem to get my crosshair placement right. If you made this far into the video and you see like things I can improve on, can you please tell me what I can improve on? Because there's certain things I just can't see. Like, I don't understand exactly how I can't seem to predict my opponent that well. And now I go back into 1v1s again, and now I'm finally starting to understand like what to do in certain situations. But yet again, like I still can't fend people off. from getting into my box. So as you can see, I just can't seem to. Look at me failing miserably just to take his box. Now I try to go for the pickaxe, but I fail miserably. But I still win that 1v1. Now I have to go to the last 1v1. See, it was kind of close, but I cooked him though. I finally started to show like what I really learned. He was pretty easy. Now I go to another game. My last games of the day. But yeah, I get cooked. So after all this practice, I'm pretty sure you're wondering if I actually got better. And the answer is yes, a little bit. And yeah, I know it's pretty disappointing. I practiced for a week. I looked at all the fundamentals and stuff. I looked at my gameplay, tried to enhance everything. But there's still a lot that I need to improve on. And it's gonna take more than just one video to just show how much progress I'm gonna make. So if you're willing to see me on my journey, I would like you to subscribe. But yeah, that's my first Fortnite video. And yeah, if you want to see me make more, I would like you to subscribe, and yeah, see ya.